Hi guys, thank you guys for being here. Let me get a little closer. Okay, so thank you guys for being here. This message is about, let's just get right into it, okay? There's something that's been going around, okay, generation. It's like the same thing happens with each generation, okay? There's something going on in your family that's been going on. Each generation, the same thing over and over again, right? Until you were here, right? Until you were incarnated. So there's something here about you healing your heart, but also your solar plexus, okay? And you did this by switching up your thoughts, switching up the way you think. Okay, this is very interesting because now we're going to get into your past life guides. Okay, so you have some guides that are coming online now, new guides, and they're not actually new. You know these guides. They've been with you through lifetimes. But there's something here. There's a karmic lesson. We have karmic lessons here on the bottom. There's a karmic lesson that you have learned that's been going on through generation and generation and generation that you have gotten to the root of, and it was 111 when I said that. You've gotten to the root of something here, okay? And you've opened up new possibilities, new opportunities, new things are coming to you now. And the reason why I'm going to tell you is because you know how our guides guide us, right, to certain things, certain opportunities, certain circumstances, certain resources, okay, certain people, certain mindsets. They really guide us through everything and to everything. Because you have new guides coming on, they're actually past life, but new guides. New opportunities, new possibilities, new people, and new circumstances and resources and new mindsets, new ideas are coming to you now. It's because they're guiding you here, okay? You have new guides guiding you to new things. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, so what else you got was loyal heart. And whoever I'm talking to, boy, you are someone who has been, I feel like, loyal to your family. You're just loyal, period. You are a loyal person, a loyal soul, okay? And I feel that you don't give up. And you don't give up on your family. This is for someone in specific. Everyone in your family, I feel like, knows this, that you are that loyal person. That's for someone in specific, someone that's going to find the right person, what I'm saying. Everyone knows it, okay? That you are that loyal one. What you got was the Nightingale Spirit. Talks about love is all around. And this is what I feel, this is where the acceptance came from for you. You've had to heal the way you love yourself, heal the way you love your family. The way you love your family is even different now because you want what's good for them, not what's just going to satisfy them in the moment. You want the bigger picture for everybody. It's not about just right now. You zoom out. You know how to zoom out, and you want the best for everyone. Starfish Spirit is the one that flipped out. This is what your new guides are asking you to do right now, is open up to infinite possibilities. Because like I said, that's exactly what they're guiding you to. New possibilities, new, okay? So open to the infinite possibilities that are coming to you right now. And also what you got, before I pull anything more, you have found some type of inner peace here, okay? Inner peace, and you did this by healing the heart. Also, with the Nightingale, you did it by speaking your truth, and you speak your truth with love. Now, what's happening here is you're manifesting right now, okay? We are always manifesting, but right now you are in control of what you are manifesting because you are HEP. You are aware that your thoughts create your reality, which is something that your family might not have been aware of in the past. This is why this is a cycle that you are breaking, a cycle of being unaware, okay? It's like you're breaking this cycle right now. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is I wanna know what you're going to manifest, and I split it on creativity. Okay, so there is a lot here about the solar plexus. Music, I split it on. So you could be doing something with music here. And individuality. The number 11 could be relevant for someone here. So what are they manifesting, Spirit? That's what I want to know here. What are they bringing in? Can you tell us anything? Thank you. Self-discipline and a spiritual partnership, okay? Self-discipline. This is where the healing of the heart came in. You needed this self-discipline, okay? I feel that, okay, a spiritual partnership. This is another thing that you're manifesting, is a partnership. I'm also feeling you partnering with spirit, okay? You've had a lot of self-discipline, and this is what I'm talking about, is there's something about your family not being aware, okay? You might be the only one in your family, I feel like. Whoever I'm talking to, you're the only one in your family that is aware or has this expanded view, expanded consciousness, okay? I feel that you could be that one in your family that goes deeper than everyone else. You have to be, because this is how you broke the cycle. So I'm talking to someone who has, okay? Bottom of the deck, yeah, music. There's something here about music with someone, okay? Maybe music, maybe frequencies have helped you a lot. Maybe you sing, maybe you write. There's something here about music, okay? Or, you know, if that's not true for you, then there's something here about listening to music. They want you to listen to music, or change what you're listening to, and make sure you're listening to high vibrational music, okay? What I want to do now is I want to just go ahead and get some tarot. So let's get some tarot and find out what exactly are these new guides bringing. And I split it on the Nine of Pentacles. So there is something here about being independent. You're manifesting independence. In a spiritual partnership. There's some kind of a partnership here that is important, that's about to happen. So again, they're bringing in, these new guides are bringing in new partnerships, okay? And again, with the self-discipline, I'm getting independence, okay? Independence. And then something to do with music. Something to do with music. Six of Swords. They are Six of Swords with Six of Pentacles, okay? What is happening here? There's your guides. Out of all cards that could have came out, this card is about your guides guiding you. So these past life guides are guiding you out of a situation right now, okay? Or they already have. They're guiding you away from certain people, old mindsets, things that do not serve you anymore, okay? They're getting you the fuck out of there. With the Six of Pentacles, this is, I'm telling you, it's something you have done in a past life that is coming back around now. It has something to do with these past life guides. It's a karmic lesson. There's something here that you're owed. And I feel, this is so interesting and very specific, but I feel like this karmic thing that you're owed is a way out of somewhere. Or it's like something, oh, what is this? It's like an opportunity. It's something coming to you that is going to set you free from something. Four of Wands with the Moon. Four of Wands. This is like a homecoming. This is a portal. Four of Wands is a portal, okay? So there's a specific portal that's being sent to you, or you are sent to it. No, you're going to go to it. They're guiding you to this portal. Again, I'm getting 3 or more guides here. There's 3 bunnies on here. There's 3 elephants on here, okay? And like I said, there's 3 guides right here. You have at least 3 new guides here, and they are guiding you away from certain people right now, an old circumstance, something here. They're guiding you straight to a portal. So you're about to timeline jump. That's why we have this. There's a cycle that's ending. You're going after what you want, 9 of Cups. Okay, this is actually, they're guiding you to what actually fulfills you, not this bullshit. Okay, so you're being guided away from something here. Someone. Page of Swords. There's someone here that is in the dark right now, and I just feel like they're more so playing in their shadows right now, and they're not balanced, and they're watching you, and they want to get in between you and this portal. Okay? It's like they're looking at this portal. Someone sees your transformation and they see where you're about to go. This is strange. It's like someone's watching you level up. Yeah, 7 of Wands, boom, protection. 4 of Swords at the bottom. Your healing process, you guys, you have done the healing process and your guides are like, I don't fucking think so. Are you crazy? They've healed. They've done so much work on themselves. I'm not going to let anybody get in between this. This is your guides again, protecting you. This is your spirit team, 7 of Wands, protecting you from this person, whoever this is in the shadows. Okay? Very interesting, very interesting. All right. So you're manifesting a portal here. This is basically like a timeline jump. And that's why they want you open to infinite possibilities, because that's what's coming to you. Knight of Swords, quickly. 3 of Wands. There's an 11:11 on the clock. There's an incoming message, I feel like. With the 3 of Wands on the bottom of the deck, I feel like you're waiting for some kind of communication. And I feel like that's what's coming in here. 7 of Pentacles, waiting. Yeah. Okay. You're waiting for something. You're waiting for something right here. And I feel like it's communication from someone. The Fool. The Fool with 4 of Swords again. This is your new beginning. Okay. This is there's a risk here. This is falling under the 6 of Swords. There is a risk here. Someone could be feeling like, ooh, I want to leave. I want to get out of here, but I'm nervous. Where am I going to go? How am I going to do this? How am I going to pull this off? This is what you're healing right now. Because someone here feels like, I'm feeling almost like the Fool's in reverse right now. It's almost like someone's feeling scared. You know, scared to take this leap of faith. You're scared to, and it's so valid is what I want to say. How you feel is valid, okay? But your guides are asking you to take a risk. Open your mind up to the infinite possibilities and take a risk on yourself, okay? This is what you are still healing right now, okay? You have big things, King of Pentacles, big things coming in for you. Spirit needs you to open up your mind and trust. That's what these guides want you to do, is to open your mind up and trust them, because they're bringing you new opportunities and they're bringing you to new opportunities. But they need you to take that risk. They can take you there, but they need you to take that risk, okay? And you will only take that risk unless you feel like you are worthy of it and you feel like it can happen, like it's possible. That is why they're saying, open your mind to infinite possibilities and infinite ways that these possibilities can occur. Okay? Whoa. Page of Wands with the 2 of Swords. They want you to make a decision to go on this path. This is very clear to me. Okay? There's a decision that you need to make to start this new journey. They want you to take a risk on yourself. This is new guides that are going, we're going to do this in a different way. We're not actually new guides. They know you, okay? But they're like, you haven't felt our energy in a long time, okay? So you're going to start feeling these new guides, their energy. You're going to start opening your mind up to new possibilities, new ways of thinking, new things that could possibly happen. Like, wow, this could actually happen for me. This is the new mind that you're about to experience. You're about to experience a new mind. That's what I'm getting here. These guides, these past life guides, are opening you up. That's what this is. And they need you to make that decision, to trust in your higher self. Your higher self knows what's going on, okay? So trust in your higher self and make that decision and take that risk on yourself. And what I don't mean going jumping off the cliff. I mean understanding that you are the cliff, and that Spirit and you, your higher self, will catch you. The cliff doesn't exist. That's what I'm hearing. The cliff doesn't exist. Open your mind up The cliff is thinking differently, is what I'm getting here. The cliff, the risk, is opening your mind up. Very interesting. It's all about how you look at it. So these guides are helping you manifest, but they want you to trust in them and to trust in spirit, trust in yourself, and take a risk on yourself, because there really isn't a risk, is what I'm feeling. This is what I'm feeling here, is that the risk is an illusion. You can't fail. You can't fail. 9 of Pentacles. You can't fail. Okay? 3 of Wands. What are we waiting for? This moment right here, where you're taking control back. You're taking your independence, you're taking your life back, and you're doing what you want to do. You can't lose. These guides are saying you can't lose. So what do you want to do? If there is no way you could lose, what would you want to do? 10 of Swords with Temperance. There's the angels. And Ace of Wands at the bottom. There's the angels. Hey, knock it off. Hey, Matilda. Be nice. So there's the angels, okay? 10 of Swords, helping you close this out. Right now, this is what you're alchemizing. You're alchemizing all the times that you have taken the risk and it didn't work out. You're thinking of all the times of like when you did do something risky and it really turned out shitty. And you were left with to pick up the pieces. Okay, this is what you're alchemizing right now. You're alchemizing all of these old wounds here. This old mindset that got you into trouble. But really, it just taught you something. Okay, let's reword this. Let's think about this differently. Okay, all of these things, they got you here. I just feel the angels are helping you alchemize everything that you have been through right now. There's a change of mind that's happening right now with you. And it has to do with your perspective. Your perspective is changing. You're finally understanding that all of those things, all of those backstabbings, all of those lies, all of those times that someone tried to one-up you or tried to make you feel not important. And all of those times, what I'm feeling here is that you could be thinking about all the times where you did take a risk and everything went to shit. So that's why the angels are here. Okay? They're helping you alchemize all of these things. You're alchemizing a hell of a lot more than you think. This is your lineage. You're alchemizing all the trauma in your lineage. This is not just your trauma. The angels need you to know that. This is not just your shit that you're alchemizing. So I feel like that's going to help someone. Please know that you are doing so much more than you realize by doing what you're doing right now. By changing your perspective, you're alchemizing everything in your lineage, everything that your ancestors have gone through as well. Okay, so it's heavier than you think. This falling right under the 7 of Wands, this is what they're saying. You're taking action right now to alchemize all of these past wounds, okay, in this old way of thinking, not just for you, but for your ancestors. It's falling right under the 7 of Wands. You are very protected by the angels as you do this, as you move through these old wounds and start choosing new behaviors and new perspectives, new ways of looking at it. You are protected. 1919 on the clock. This is a cycle that is closing out right now. It has something to do with your perspective. Right now, your mind is expanding and you are opening your mind up to new possibilities. And that is because you have these new guides. They're past life guides, but they're new guides to you. You haven't felt their energy in a long time. So that's why I'm saying, hey, Matilda. You guys, I can't yell, you fuckers. That guy's home still. I can't speak too loud. But But the reason why you're being, you know, you're having this new mindset, new possibilities, new ways of thinking, it's all because of these guides. These guides are opening you up right now, okay? So thank these new guides, introduce yourself to these new guides, say hello, okay? And ask them to give you a sign. And what I'm getting here is that's what this spiritual partnership, this is why this card came out. You have a new partnership with these guides. I just realized that. That's the spiritual partnership. You have a new partnership. It's these guides. Okay, so anything else, Spirit, that you want to say before we go here? Oops, something fell on the ground. It's in reverse. Seven of Swords. In reverse on the ground. Okay, and we have the High Priestess on the bottom of the deck. Yeah, this is the alchemization process. What I'm getting here is the Seven of Swords. I'm not getting, yeah, it's other people too, but it's our own mind that stops us from creating. It stops us from doing that new thing or taking that risk on ourselves. This is what you're alchemizing. And I feel that you're finally trusting in your intuition. Hey, I do feel someone here, you could have been spiritually attacked at one point. This is over. It's over. Okay, I'm going to say it again. It's over. It's over. And the reason why it's over is because you know yourself. You know yourself. I feel like what was attacked here was your mind. Your mind was so attacked here. You probably had projections. You've probably been through some like anxiety and depression and having to deal with, it could have run in your family, depression and anxiety. This could be the cycle that you're breaking. Okay, someone here is breaking a cycle. But someone, yes, I do want to say that, yes, I feel like someone here was spiritually attacked, but this was because, you know, it had something to do with your lineage and it has something to do with your gifts. I feel like it's not just you that's gifted. I feel like your family could be gifted and your family could have been suppressed for a long time. That's for someone in specific, okay? You'll know. You'll know. You'll have that feeling of like, yeah, I thought that. I felt that. Okay, I'm going to get you an angel number right now. So basically this reading, you guys, is to introduce you to these new guides. Say hello to these new guides. Introduce yourself. Get to know your guides more, okay? Yeah, these new guides are guiding you to new things, okay? New guides, new situations, new circumstances, new mindsets, new people, new manifestations. Yeah, these guides are also, this is why you got manifest. They're helping you manifest new things right now, okay? The one requirement is to open that fucking mind to new possibilities. That's the last thing I'm going to say, okay? That's the last thing I'm going to say is to open up your mind. 1313, starting fresh. 1001, spiritual awakening. Can't make it up. That's why we have the High Priestess at the bottom of the deck. Okay, you could be going through another awakening. Like I said, someone is that one in their family that has awoken, okay? And it's like, it's a domino effect right now. It's going through your line. There's something here going through your line, and it's because you have awoken. There's a spark here that's been lit inside of you. And you did this by healing the heart, okay? Forgiving. Also, your solar plexus is a biggie. And I'm telling you, it's your mind that was attacked. And it was your mind that you had to heal, okay? And this is exactly what you've done. This is why you have these new guides coming online now. This is why you're starting fresh. Okay, I'm going to read it. Step out of your comfort zone. We're talking about opening your mind up to new possibilities, okay? New. This is what I'm getting here. New guides, new possibilities, starting fresh. Step out of your comfort zone. You are about to create something meaningful. All your skills and talents will bring you auspicious profits. Build up your confidence and trust in your decisions. Solar plexus, build up your confidence and trust in your decisions. Take that risk. Do what you want to do. Spiritual awakening, let's read it. A new phase in a religious spiritual quest. You're going through a spiritual awakening, which can feel like the dark night of the soul. You're on the path to enlightenment, and this too shall pass. What the fuck was that? Anyways, starting fresh, so 1313 and then 1001. Okay, those are your numbers. That's it, you guys. I think I'll leave it here. I just pulled a card. Someone's about to say hello. I feel like it's these new guides. And I feel like these new guides are sending you to new people. These are sending new people to you. Someone new is about to say hello. Self-love. That was the next one. Okay, so your guides want you to practice self-love. These new guides are helping you love yourself, accept yourself, and take risk on yourself, and to open your mind up to new possibilities. Okay. Someone here is very loyal to their family and loyal to their guides, loyal to their spirit team. You are just a loyal soul. You are a loyal friend, and you know it. Whoever I'm talking to, this is a, I guess, how do you say that? If this resonates with you, I guess this is what I'm trying to say, is that there's something here about the loyalness, okay? This will resonate with the right person. There's something here about your loyalness that is unmatched. Okay, you are a very loyal person. I'll leave it there. Your spirit team has seen this. You have a new spiritual partnership that's with these guides. Okay, there is someone coming in to say hello, and that's your spirit team. This new spirit team that you have is bringing in new things. They just need you to make sure you keep your mind open. Okay, because things can come in any sort of ways. The angels are helping you alchemize old wounds here, so you don't think that this is a risk, because it's not. That risk is an illusion. You can never lose. That's what I'm hearing. You can't lose. 9 of Pentacles. Okay, this is your independence. So I'm just saying your independence has closed out a cycle here. Okay, and there is a portal. Your guides are leading you straight to this portal. Okay, and in this portal you will be manifesting at will, is what I'm getting. But new possibilities, new mindsets. Your guides right now are, like I said, are literally stretching you. They're stretching you and opening your mind and stretching you to see how far you can really open your mind up to. How flexible can you be with your consciousness? Okay, this is what they're doing. So starting fresh, there is something here about music, okay? And like I said, individuality and independence, very important here. I feel like that is how you closed out a cycle of codependency, even addiction, anxiety, and depression, something in your family. And you've had to learn how to be loyal to yourself, because you're so loyal, it's to a fault sometimes. And you've had to learn how to be loyal to yourself and loyal to your spirit team. Okay, so there's some things here where it's like, am I going to be loyal to my team or loyal to my family? And I feel like some of you could be at a crossroads with that, but please do not worry, because you have new guides here that are opening your mind up to new possibilities, new opportunities, new people, new resources and circumstances. That's what's happening with this portal. They're guiding you to a new portal. Everything's new, new, new. That's why we have starting fresh. Okay, so I'm going to end it here. I love you guys so much. Nightingale and the starfish is very significant here. Owls are significant. Elephants are significant. I'll leave it there. That's it. I love you guys so much. I'll see you in the next one. And say hello to these new guides. Really, really cool. So you'll be opened up to new things. Okay, that's what this means. That's what this whole reading was about. So get ready for the new. Love you.